everybody. This is Nikki with One Cosmic Love, and I am here for an Ascension update because I cannot call it. I don't even know what time is anymore. Are you there with me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the heck? I know a lot's happening. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I just been taking care of personal stuff. My mom was in the hospital. I was on that twin flame journey. It was like deep diving, a lot going on. There's like so much I could say, but what I want to do is just jump right into a reading because I have no idea really what Spirit wants us to know collectively right now, but I feel like this card wants to come. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Angel of Healing. So message for the collective right now and whoever sees this video. Do you feel like you want to kind of be a little internal right now? Not so much socializing. It's really a time of healing. And if you see, this is a masculine feminine energy. And is that not happening on a super deep level in so many different ways right now? He's touching the solar plexus, and that has been coming up a lot. So if you're working on empowerment, self-confidence, like coming back from like sort of dark night of the soul, or something that maybe stagnated your vibration, work on, clearing your chakras. And that's, I was called to pull out my chakra insight oracle deck, which I haven't used in a while, especially on here, but it's just like we're really in a way being called to focus on our body, focus on the healing, because the light that's coming in right now, the light codes, the solar flares, the energy that's coming in right now is bigger and bigger. It's like what I'm seeing is like this ocean, like a wave has come. You probably felt it back in the end of May. There was a lot of like solar activity happening. The Schumann resonance was off the charts. And it's like that was a wave, right? And it's rippling. And now it's picking up on this other wave. So it's like this, there's like a momentum happening now with the ascension process, with the awakening process. And the energies are amping up. Oh, more than expected, honestly. So it's really important to just like follow the vessel. I've been using herbs and lots of things to like relax and try to stay calm and just listen. I've been spending a lot of time in nature. Just, it feels, dream time's very busy right now. So if you're having dreams, just know, like, if you're feeling tired. Yeah, it's funny. Today I woke up in my car on Big Sur. I was not even planning on this little road trip, but Spirit called me to, instead of take like Highway 5 south, to take Highway 1, which I do often. There's a bike coming. Let's all enjoy the joy that they're feeling right now. Okay. So, yeah. I was guided. I was like, okay, I guess, you know what? Feels right. Take Highway 1. If this was my last day on Earth, I would want to be in Big Sur. So I slept in the Vortex. I woke up in the Vortex. And I set some intentions while I was on my rooftop patio, aka my sunroof. And my intention was for fun. I've been feeling like a very sort of like contracted energy, and just like I could feel my Shakti like just wanting to come out and wanting to express, but I've had some habits going of suppressing that energy, suppressing that inspiration flow or that creativity. Throat chakra, linked to the solar plexus. So it really is feeling like a time to rediscover our passions. and not withhold. That's been like the recurring message as I'm driving Highway 1, just looking at some of the most beautiful scenes, I think, on planet Earth. The Big Sur coast, if you haven't been, it's like totally worth it. Even if it takes 3 extra hours for my drive, it's worth every minute. Because look. Okay. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying right there, but really Spirit just wants to remind us that it's time to follow our inspiration. Yeah, that's what I think I was saying. It's not time to hold back. It's time to allow the ideas or the inspiration to come to us, and then not be afraid of it, or not be afraid of expressing it. There's been fear around that, so I feel like it's lifting as we're doing this solar plexus and empowerment and self-worth work, which, sorry if it's loud, I'm like on the highway. But I was like, didn't even plan to do this reading. It just kind of was like, do it. Don't hold back. Feel how aligned this moment is to pull out your cards, to pull out your little tripod and get on here and let everyone know that they're not alone. Gut instincts, solar plexus again. So trusting, knowing, and coming into our power. It's time. It's hard for me to even say that, because like I'm someone who has been withholding giving my gifts, because whatever, I don't know, I'm still, I'm just got to break through it to understand why I was withholding in the first place. But I feel, yeah, sorry, a little loud shuffle there. Yeah, it's time to find our inner intuition, our inner guidance system, and just really, there's nothing so serious going on. We're in a time of a lot of change, but it's really important to focus on what brings you joy. I always say that. What brings you passion, what ignites your fire, and just, take the time for it. Take the time for it. And love freely. Don't withhold if you're in a relationship. Love freely. It's the best gift you can give. Releasing judgment and just accepting the person for who they are, and working on growing together and evolving, but really surrendering and allowing the intimacy and the love between you guys to blossom. Yeah, there's a lot about that. Let me see if there's like a message that wants to come through for Divine Masculine. So I just, separated from my twin, one of who we had a really epic journey and a lot of growth and a lot of deep subconscious learning and diving. And it's been like 1 week today since we've separated, and it's just all about there's no separation. Like last night I was meditating and I was feeling him, and the last time I was here on this drive was with him, just doing some downloads and codes and blessing the earth and basically grid work, ley lines, and spreading the love freely around this vortex area. But I was feeling him last night, and any feeling of missing is just kind of inappropriate, because it's there's a light between us. There's always a link between us, and there's always an opportunity to, as I'm doing my personal work, to send him love and light as things come up, and as things, I think there's a spider coming at us. Hello, Spidey, the web weaver of time. There's been so much animal medicine today. Wow. And it's only 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, so Divine Masculine. Oh, yes. This is huge. God of the arts, creativity, coming into your power. What's your art? I read a quote the other day. It was something about like life is art. You are an artist if you're living because you are the creator of your reality through the thoughts that you think, through the feelings that you're vibrating. So, what is your art? The artist within you is about to emerge. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. If you feel inspired, go for it. Cook that meal, go feed the homeless community. Go paint on that wall that's blank in your city. What else? If you're feeling guidance to paint, draw, try it. Mess stuff up, get creative, let it flow. It's not about perfection. It's about seeing perfection in the chaos, in the mess, in the creative process. Okay, masculines. It's good. It's time to all the things you've learned in the last few months, and use that as your muse is what I'm hearing, and use that Shakti energy to create with and find your happiness within you. Okay, let's see for the feminine. What's going on? Angel of new life. I just started a new journal this morning, so this is perfect. And on the front of it is a beautiful cosmic like star scene, and it's a little silver moon, and then it says, "It's just a phase." And it's like, yes, isn't that just it? It's just a phase. So this too shall pass. No matter what you're going through, it will pass. Every moment is new, and I know it's hard when we have momentum going in a direction that doesn't feel so good. But just know that anytime we don't feel good, it's for one reason and one reason only. Our misalignment with what source is thinking at that moment. It's too simple sometimes, but it's damn true, and that kept coming to me yesterday. So, for the union, angel of space clearing. And that's something that we need to do, and we need to remember, especially when we have separation. It's so important to do our clearing work, especially if there's sexual union. The entanglement energy is real. So doing the clearing work is so important right now. And there's been a lot of channels or people talking about, spiritual shielding right now, and that's not weak, that's actually asking for what you deserve, asking for bigger than you forces to come and watch over you, to come and protect you, to come and walk with you so that you don't feel alone on this sometimes wild and crazy journey. So it's time to clear out old negative thoughts and feelings. Yeah, the full moon's coming. I think it's like half moon right now. So full moon's coming. So as we approach, just like see what's coming up. We're about to hit eclipse season, and it's going to be big. I just keep hearing like something's coming, something's going to happen. And I'm like, I have no idea what it is. It's about surrendering. It's really about surrendering. Getting into that feminine. Patrick Hayes, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he did a video about bringing back the divine feminine, and it was so powerful for me because I have been feeling that like deeply, that what is the divine feminine? Because I'm confused and I'm feeling a little twisted up in my brain about it. So what he said was like the divine feminine is the aspect of ourselves that in a passive way is very magnetic, that will draw you in with her beauty, with her light, with her presence. The more active feminine is someone who can read the room and feel what needs to be said, to speak for the voiceless. The active feminine will do that, will speak something for the collective, kind of like what I'm doing right now. This is my active feminine. And it feels good. I have chills running through me right now because it's so needed. The media or whoever has put like this little twisted matrix over the divine feminine. Like feminine empowerment is this go-getter, go-doer, she doesn't need a man kind of energy, and that's not divine feminine. It really isn't. A divine feminine can be spunky and all that, and yes, a hard worker, but the true essence is the softness, the grace, the beauty, the flowers, you know? So pay attention to that. Just pay attention to maybe where you're being called to cultivate and embrace the divine feminine part of you right now. Not to an overextent, because damn, we need divine masculines to step up. Hold on. See that truck drive in? Divine masculine stepping up to protect us, to, as we like start to feel like it's so, sometimes it just feels so overwhelming because we feel so much. Let me take a drink. I figured this was a great place to have my morning coffee. And then this is how the reading started. So I really feel like it's also not even mattering much what I say, but it's the energy of Big Sur and the sun that I'm transmitting to you. So, oh, you know what? Okay. If this reading's a little like out there, that's because that's how my energy has been feeling. And it's all about being authentic and being honest. And I just like, I have not wanted to be, I felt like this intense social anxiety. Like I can order my coffee and have a like great little conversation or whatever, but like I have a feeling of social anxiety. So I'm just rolling with it. I'm trying to just use that as maybe, there's a little, yeah, it's okay, you can hang out. Maybe I'll keep that. Ow! Okay, Mother Nature, what do you want me to say? All right. Okay. The bugs still might be trying to attack, but I think it was a message about the shielding thing. So as I like stopped being irritated and like, frustrated by the bug, I was like, wait, it's time to expand the auric field. If you've been feeling like you've been being attacked, maybe spiritually or astrally, it's happening. The veil is thin. Like, we are really awakening spiritually into our multidimensional selves. So expand your auric field, expand the light. I've just been seeing rainbow light, like expand the rainbow light. Expand the rainbow light. See it shooting out of your chakras and pulling it up from the earth and letting it fill every single cell. So yeah, just be authentic, go with your flow, whatever's going on for you, just know you're not alone. I'm here for you. I'm gonna do more videos. Like that's what I'm being called. Just stop withholding, you know, talk about the journey, talk about what's coming up, talk about whatever. So I'm gonna try to be more present. That's my goal for, you know, this next half of the year. Can't believe it's half a year gone already. Okay, so these are the Denise Lynn Gateway cards, and I think I just want to get a message for, like, as we approach this full moon and the eclipse season, just any guidance for us collectives. The Spiral Dancer, Circuitous Route, Perception. It's all about perception. All about perception. You can make the mundane magical. It's all about how you look at things. And when you start to change the way you look at things and you start to see a new perspective or see source's perspective, the things you look at do change. Your route becomes a continuous shot of awe. You're no longer spinning in the rat race cycle. You've popped out and you're now observing your life. and making choices consciously about what feels good in the moment. So keep on dancing through life. The Fibonacci, I keep seeing that in my mind, in the cards, the Fibonacci spiral. Everything is a spiral, time is a spiral. So notice patterns coming up. What were you doing last year? I honestly think like I was wearing the same skirt like in a reading last year. Probably like driving the same route. So just pay attention to the cycles and know that look at that diamond glitter dust, okay? That's what, on the 6/6, we did a group meditation on the Event is Happening page on Facebook. If you aren't a part of it, I would suggest, if you're a light worker and you want a good tribe who shares like what the heck's happening on, you know, all over the world, then join that page. It's Jen McCarty, and she did an amazing meditation. And we brought up this like diamond light from the center of the earth and infused our body with these little diamond spirals. And so I've actually been seeing that in my mind. And when I have an emotion or like some sort of negativity come up, maybe a resentment or a memory that triggers me, I try to go, okay, like I get it, I'm triggered. And then feel the cord, like maybe where that is coming from, and then send those little, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call it like cosmic sperm particles of light. And they just go and they swim through that light cord or that canal, and they just infuse it with love and love. And it's like, okay, that's a really good image. So if that works for you, I hope we can keep that going. The cosmic light sperm going through our cords to birth a new earth. So yeah, letting go of resentments, letting go of anything that doesn't serve our happiness. See if there's anything else. Okay, interesting. Two queens popped out, the Swan Queen and the Shadow Queen. So it's really interesting. To me, it feels like the feminine energy, the dark and the light. Stay out of judgment. If you have some shadow work to do, it's okay. It's okay. You hold the light, the shadows. There's nothing to fear in the shadows. It's just a space that is waiting for your light. So go turn it on, baby. I'm gonna try to do a video about turning ourselves on, like as feminine, as masculine. Really, like, what does that mean? So I'm doing some discovery work. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll share some insights soon. So like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys soon. Hope your year has been amazing, and I love you all. Mwah!